I mean, Instagram. We waiting on YouTube. Facebook. Ooh, I have to catch Facebook next week. Next week. How you doing? It's your girl Queen Serene in the house. Here on Gold Digger, y'all. Gold Digger, where we generate an objective and ambitious lifestyle. Okay? That's what we do over here. We plan our life. We make things happen. We're executors. Okay? Today's topic will be we're going to talk about are you doing what it takes to become the best version of yourself, right? What is this on here? What it takes to become the best version of you, right? Are you performing at your fullest potential? That's the question. Are you doing the best for you and your family, you and your business? Are you performing at your best potential? That's basically what I want to talk about today. Today is Freedom Fridays. Oh, why didn't I take this? Oh, goodness, this happens. Goodness, okay. I hope I get back on track, y'all. My bad. All right. Well, while Instagram is working it out, okay, I forgot to turn my ringer off. Goodness. Are you performing at your best potential? Are you being the best version of yourself? Okay, I'm gonna give you some tips on how to do that, being a gold digger, right? Again, I'm Queen Serene here on Gold Digger. All right. Now let me see, let me blow it up. But before I even go into the veggie, how y'all doing? How was y'all week? Y'all been making moves Monday. I did a video on Monday. I hope you all checked it out. I hope you all are checking out the daily quotes that I put in every day for you all just to keep you encouraged, keep you thriving, keep you doing what you want, what you um inspired to do. Keep you going, just keep you motivated. And not even just motivated, just keep you on track. Keep you on track with having a reminder of what it is that you want to do and just keep on striving for it. Keep on working, keep on doing. And that's the important part, the doing part. Because a lot of us, we just think about it, we talk about it, but we don't do it. Okay. We want to lose weight, but we don't want to do nothing to make us lose weight. We want to keep stuff in our mouth. Or we don't want to, we still want to have those same habits because, food could be good and addictive. Not only that, sitting around the house could be too. You got to get up and move, y'all. You got to get up and move. And that's only if you're in that direction. If that's one of your goals in life is to have a more healthier lifestyle. But like I said, we say a lot, we talk a lot. Some of us, not gold diggers now. I expect y'all to be doers, right? Because that's what we do over here. We have a call every Sunday at 8 a.m. Central Time. So join us there every Sunday at 8 a.m. Central Time. The link is always on Facebook. I happen to also post it on Telegram and WhatsApp. No, yeah, Telegram and WhatsApp as well, but you can always find it. If I didn't post it that day on those, it's already pinned at the top on Facebook, our Facebook page. Okay. So, I want you to become doers. We how much time do you think you have? You know, we take time for granted. We think we have all the time in the world to do the things that we want to do. And although it seems like, do you see how time is passing by so fast? You don't have that time. You don't have time to waste, right? Time is valuable. Okay. So use your time wisely, is my point. That's what I'm trying to say. My point is this: use your time wisely, and especially to do the things that you want to do in life, right? Because, if you want a legacy for your children, if you want to not only just to build that legacy for them, have that legacy going and put things in place to where they can be prepared for success, to continue to succeed, then you have to be the person to lay that out. You have to be the person to lay that out for your family. Okay. So are you doing what it takes to do that? Are you doing what it takes? And be honest with yourself. Yeah, I'm going to work. I guess I am. Are you doing what it takes? You know if you're doing it or not. And a lot of times what you're going to need is a little guidance, a little push. And that's where I come in. I'm your accountability coach. I help entrepreneurs and I help inspiring entrepreneurs, but also individuals just like you to conquer your fears, take control of your life, and get rid of that fear with that conquering that fear, taking control of your life, like I stated, and execution is my main thing. Getting you to execute. That's why we have that accountability call, right? And if you missed our workshop, we're having another workshop excuse me, not April, um, July the 13th. Our next Gold Digger workshop is July the 13th. Save that date. Also save the date of August the 24th. We're going to have our first Gold Digger conference, okay, where I'm going to have some panelists on, okay? But I need you for you all to um, do what you say you're going to do. I had to start doing that, right? I remember, boy, if I knew the things back then that I knew now, that I know now, oh boy, I would be a lot different. However, I had to go through that journey in order to get here in the position that I am to sit here in front of you to help you. So I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything, actually. Okay, so let me tell you some ways and some tips, give you some tips on how to, ooh, I blew that up real big. Hey, look, I can't say nothing about my glasses. I should not be slipping. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna give you 8 different ways, right, to create a system to optimize your performance and become the best version of yourself in several and it involves these several key steps. Okay. One, oh, my battery's going low. That's number one. No. Uh, y'all know I'm a comedian too, right? You didn't know that, did you? That was funny because I'm not there because I'm not. But anyway, um, set clear goals for yourself. Set clear goals. We know that. That got to be number one. You got to set some clear goals. Define some specific, achievable goals that align with your values and your aspiration. Breaking them down into smaller milestones for easier tracking. Right. Number two, develop effective habits. We talked about that. I think some this week, maybe last week, about those habits, making better habits in your life, creating those habits in your life. But you need to develop those habits, right? Identifying habits that support your goals and replace the negative ones with positive alternatives, right? Number three, prioritize. I never say that word right. Prioritize self-care. And let me quit saying that because I got to turn it around. I can say that right? I just did. Um, make time for activities that nurture your physical, mental, and your emotional well-being. Okay, you got to prioritize self-care. That is so important. So important. Okay, very important to have that self-care because if you can't pour into others unless you are able to, unless you have already poured into yourself. You have to take care of self before you can take care of anybody else. Okay. Number four, continuous learning. I'm always a student, always learning. Because to develop my craft, I have to continue to be a student. So I'm always learning. Okay, commit to lifelong learning and growth by seeking out new knowledge, skills, and experiences. And that's what I do. I'm always learning every day. It's good to learn something new every day. And when I learn something new every day, I always say it. Learn something new. I done learned something new today. You learn something new every day, and that's the goal. That's a way to make sure you're um, um, living your full potential. Because learning is important. Okay, it's essential. All right, that was number four. Number five, manage your time effectively. I just talked about time, right? Prioritize tasks, delegate when necessary, and use time blocking techniques to maximize your productivity and minimize distractions, right? That's why I have that goal digger planner, and I have time blocking in there as well to time block your um, your activities throughout the day. That'll keep you on track and keep you on track throughout the week as well. And then not only that, you have to have a time throughout the week, which is typically on Sunday, because that's when we talk about our goals that we've accomplished already and the ones that we're going to talk about and or conquer and execute the next week. That's what we do it on our goal digger, goal digger, not digger, goal digger accountability call that we have every Sunday. Okay, we're doing that there. So manage your time effectively, right? So time block the time that you got to block out too, is my point. Okay. Number six, reflect and adjust. Regularly evaluate your progress towards your goals and adjust the strategies when needed. That's very important because things change, circumstances change, your circumstances change. Something happens, life be life, and like they say, life be life, and then you have to restructure things sometimes. Put Restructure things, reflect on them, and you know, rewrite them. Okay. Number seven, surround yourself with support. Very important. Support, whether it be your family, your friends, your coworkers, you know, make sure that you surround yourself with people that will support you, because not everybody's going to support us, right? Not everybody's going to support it because they don't know your journey. They may love you, but they got their life be life and too, right? So the best thing to surround yourself with people that support is people that are like-minded and are doing the very things that you are doing in life. Okay, those are the best people. But your family, and loved ones, of course, they love you and they wish you well. But you really need to dive in, and that's why this gold digger community is very good for you, right? It's very good for you. Okay. um Surround yourself with positive influence, supportive friends, and mentors who encourage you, because that's what they're going to do. They're going to encourage you and your growth and provide value and feedback. And it's important to have that too. I give you an example. When I wrote my book, Gold Digger, you know I suggest everybody now, if you're seeing this video and you have purchased my book, I appreciate you and I thank you. But I need criticism. I need people to let me know what they liked about it, what they didn't like about it, how I could have improved it, things like that. I need for you to give me your feedback on it, right? um what is I hope that interrupted my video. Goodness, people just love to call me when I'm live. Phone don't ring till I get live. No. So that's why it's so important for you to um, be around people that support you, because along your journey they can give you advice and criticism, constructive criticism, and don't take it personal. I'm not going to take it personal because, this was my first book. I read it and reread it, and I seen some things myself that I want to change, and then I said, oh wow, this shouldn't be here, and that da, 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 da. I'm a critic to myself. So, but it's just important to have that. Had I had that, I did have someone read my book and ask, several people to read my book, um, or a few chapters in it. Paused through do port connection. A few chapters, but not everybody is going to do it fully and to the best of their ability, unless, like I said, you got that circle of people that are really for you. Okay, moving on. Number eight, and this is the last one, and then I'm going to something different. Stay flexible. You got to be flexible. Remain open to change and adapt to new circumstances and challenges that arise along your journey. You have to be open and flexible to change. You just do. You have to be very flexible when it comes to that, because how else are you going to be that best version of yourself? Because you can say, oh, I'm fine, and I am what I am, and if you're not embracing the feedback and the criticism and embracing change and maybe something different that you can implement in there that may work perhaps, then you're not growing. You're not growing because, you know, there's always, and this is not the right analogy that I say, but it's always several ways to skin a cat. But that's why I'm improving my vocabulary because I'm saying a lot of the same things, a lot of times same analogies. However, that's why it's important to read. It's important to read too. So then you pick up on bigger words or different words and things like that. But that's something else. But okay, so with that being said, um, with all those in mind, these next five is how you implement it, right? Those things. You have to have, and this is sort of the same, but not really because a routine, um, a daily routine, because you can set goals, but you need a routine as well. So having a daily routine for optimization. And look, I ain't giving you no kind of attention. You like I'm looking in two different screens. Um, but having a daily routine is very important. And some people may say, well, I don't need a routine. And I don't need a routine. But whether you think you need a routine or not, we really live by one. Um, Subconsciously, you're doing a routine. Because if you're getting up at a certain time in the morning and every day, and you're going to work, and then you come home, or be even before that, and you're doing your hygiene and whatnot, and then you're going to dropping the children off, and then you're going to work, and then you coming home, and then you fix the dinner, and da da da, and then you do this. Then you have a nightly routine that brush your teeth and all these things. You really have a routine already. We already have a routine, whether you want to admit it or not. We have a routine. Um, so or different habits that we do every day. You can call it what you want to: habits, routine, goals, uh, anything. Oh shoot, come on. Anything like that. But however, my point is that it is good to design that routine, structure that routine, put put uh implement different oh put some structure in that routine. Okay. Designing and monitoring, designing your morning routine that includes meditation, exercise, and goal setting, things like that. Even your nightly routine. I talk about that in my book, right? Number two, and this is only five of these, y'all. Okay. um, Goal setting and tracking. It's important for you to set those SMART goals, right? Which SMART is just being specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Okay. Um, Goals such as running whatever you want to do in life, right? And I'm not just talking about the daily routines, like your big bodacious goals. You have to really set those goals, those SMART goals. You got to make sure they're specific, like I said, measurable. I ain't gonna go into it again. But number three, skill development plan. Creating a plan is very important. That's why I have on my book, Goal Digger, generating an objective and ambitious lifestyle. But I also say plan your life. Y'all hear me say that all the time. Plan your life. Your life is worth planning, right? You don't want to just go with the flow. I mean, some of us do. We just go with the flow. Anything, come up, okay, I lost a job, let me go get another job, okay? But you're not building. You're not building. So you're not really living your fullest potential because you don't have a map to go by, or a plan that you have designed to go ahead, go further, whatever it is you want to do. Dang it, what is going on with my Instagram? But and that's the problem. That's a problem. You have to have a plan. Dang it. Okay. All right. And the next one, number four. So, like I said, skill development plan. So have that plan, right? Feedback. Number four is feedback. Um, Having feedback, and that goes into what I was saying before. You got to have feedback from your peers and mentors on the project and or your presentation, or it may not be you want to have feedback on if you want to become a doctor or not, or that could be something within you, and then you don't have to have nobody tell you that no, you shouldn't do that. If that's something that you want to do, you go for it, right? But having the feedback on maybe the steps to get there. Should I go to, What do you think about this college? What do you think about that college? What do you think about, this and this and that? You can get some feedback on that, especially from people that are in that field. And I keep going back to that because it's important because, like I said in my book, let me get this. I'm gonna hurry up with Instagram because Instagram tripping. Like I said in my book, a giraffe sees further than the turtle. The turtle is on the ground and they don't see that far. And some of those are people. The people, they're not seeing as far as you are, right? They're not seeing, they can't see as far as you can. So you got to be careful on who you tell, careful on who you. So I say your mentors are good too, and the people that are doing the same things that you want out of life. Those are the people that you can go to, right, for the feedback, for that feedback. All right. And number five, the final thing. Number five, mindfulness and reflection. Right, incorporating mindfulness and meditation and journaling into your evening routine, um, to reflect on the days and experiences, right? That is so important. I'm telling you, just documenting your journey, documenting the process and your journey is essential because then you become that expert. You've done the work, you have planned it, you have executed and documented it. You can reflect back to the old ways that way or the old times so that you can teach others because that's the ultimate goal. You have to, that I believe in. I believe that I'm here for a reason, right? And I'm here to help others. I'm a, I love to serve and I love to help others. And, this is my way of doing it. And so ultimately, I want to be able to help thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. That's my main goal. My main goal is that. And see, I'm planning everything accordingly in order to get there. And I have coaches and mentors along the way that guides me, right? And so that's what I'm saying. This is what you have to do for yourself as well. All right. So I hope you got something out of this. Again, it's your girl Queen Serene here on Gold Digger, where we generate an objective, ambitious lifestyle, and that's what I'm here for you. And I want to thank everyone for listening and joining me today, and on this fabulous Friday, Freedom Friday, and I want you guys to go out there and be the best you, the best version of you, right? And always, this is my last saying I like to say, educate your mind, your body, and your spirit, right? Read, 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 even if it's audiobooks, y'all. I'm driving, I'm listening to audiobooks. I'm listening to a course that's one of my mentors have. I'm doing something productive. I'm making the most of my life. I'm becoming the best version of myself. Okay, and I'm performing in my best potential, right? And so this is what I want for you. So always learn something new every day. Do something better as far as with your health, because your health is your wealth. Without good health, how can you leave anything to anybody, right? So take care of yourself, take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit, and just meditate, y'all. Listen to um, comedy, and I especially stand up comedy when you're down. I have good days because not because I just have good days, but because I'm intentional about having my days. I'm intentional about being happy. I'm intentional about being grateful. I'm intentional about being my best me and keeping my energy high, and my vibrations higher, so you can do the same, and you just got to implement certain things in your life and make it happen, right? And it will happen for you because whatever, and this is another thing that I say, whatever I dish out, I get back in return, so I'm mindful of that, so you can too. Well, anyway, with that being said, it's your girl Queen Serene and the Molt. Peace, just in time before my grandchildren woke up. Bye, you too.